Xbox Live's Major Nelson. CES 2010 in Las Vegas. Microsoft just kicked it off with their annual keynote. We've got some great announcements for Xbox. I'm here with Aaron Greenberg, who's the Director of Product Management for Xbox. Aaron, tell us about some of the great news.
Well, Larry, it is great to be here at CES. It's a great way to kick off 2010. As a guy who's been on Xbox for 10 years, I can tell you I've never been more excited than I am about this year. We have our biggest games lineup in the history of our business. We start the year off with Mass Effect 2, Splinter Cell, Crackdown 2, Alan Wake, all coming in the first half of the year. Then for gamers, we follow that up with things like Fable 3 and Halo Reach, which is what people are calling the biggest game of 2010. And the big news of the show is that Project Natal will be available for consumers this holiday in 2010. Now you can actually not just play games, but experience entertainment in a whole new way. Drive a car by just using your hands. Navigate the dash in an entirely new way. Use your voice to call up things like Facebook or Netflix. So you no longer need a controller to navigate, to experience entertainment, or to play this entirely new category of games.
Project Natal is not the only thing coming to Xbox 360.
We just announced Game Room, so for folks that love classic arcade, who played those games back in the 80s, things like Asteroid and Centipede, you can now actually make your own arcade, invite your friends and avatars over, customize your cabinets. All the true, authentic sounds and visuals, just as they were back in the 80s, will be there. The best part is that not only do you get to buy these games and play them on Xbox 360, you can also play them on your PC. So this will be a multi-platform experience across the console and the PC. And even better is that, unlike back in the 80s, you will be able to earn achievements and medals for playing the Game Room on Xbox 360. We think it's going to be the biggest year in Xbox history.
January 2010, I'm in Las Vegas for CES 2010. Microsoft has kicked it off with their keynote, and they had some big announcements. This holiday, Project Natal is coming to an Xbox 360 near you. Using cameras, sensors, and software, Natal lets gamers' bodies be the controller. Also announced is a new Xbox service called Game Room. This is where gamers can play their favorite classic arcade games over Xbox Live. We also saw some of 2010's most anticipated games, including Mass Effect 2, Alan Wake, and Halo Reach. Speaking at the keynote was Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer. He highlighted the successful launch of Windows 7 and showed off some Windows 7 PCs. As you saw, 2010 is going to be a banner year for Microsoft. Now keep an eye on Inside Xbox for all the coverage from CES 2010. From Las Vegas, I'm Larry here of Xbox Live's Major Nelson.